Well, hello there and welcome back to the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel, where today I do have the Bristol City versus Hull City prediction video. Okie dokie. So, it's going to be an interesting match. We've had a little bit of a disappointing patch recently with some draws and losses, but we're going to come out of it. We're going to come out strong and powerful. We are going to hopefully get a win. I'll have my official match prediction at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that, as I am going to go through my predicted Hull City lineup. Okie dokie, I do think that Matt Ingram gets the nod in net. Obviously, we've got Carl Darlow in from Newcastle. He's not started for us. He's been on the bench since coming in. Not started. Matt Ingram is in good form despite the recent performances. It's been mainly an attacking issue with the recent games. But Matt Ingram's been doing good. It'd be rude. It'd be rude to take the gloves away from him. So then we move on to the back four, which I think will remain unchanged from the 0-0 draw against PNE. So yeah, Jacob Greaves left back, a centre-back partnership of Alfie Jones and the lovely Sean McLaughlin. And then at right back, Cyrus Christie. The back four have been doing all right, only conceding 3 in the last 3 games. And that was all due to Norwich. So I'm not complaining with our defence whatsoever. Moving into the midfield now, we do have a good shout here. Xavier Simons. Now, he will get my nod in midfield. Obviously, Surrey is out for a month at least with his injury. And he did a fantastic job at home against Preston North End. He was absolutely phenomenal. One of the best players on the pitch, if not in the entire of England. Absolutely brilliant. If he does not play, there is something wrong. Yeah, so Xavier Simons does get my nod in midfield. Alongside him, Greg Doherty, who had a bit of a touch-and-go game against Preston. A few chances to score for him. Unluckily, did not put them away. I do think, though, that he will still get the nod in midfield. Moving out to the 2 wide midfielders with this adapted 4-4-2 style that Liam Rosini is playing with at the moment. I do think on one side we'll have Ozan Tufan returning yet again after having a lovely 90 minutes against Preston. And then over on the other side, I think we will see a change here. I do not think Ryan Longman will get the nod in the starting lineup, although Liam really loves him. I don't think that he deserves that spot. I think that Regan Slater, the 50 grand man, will grab it. Oh my God. Yes, I do think that Regan Slater will get the nod over at the right midfield. Obviously, that is adaptable with this 4-4-2 style that Liam Rosini likes to play. So yeah, I do think Regan Slater will play. Oh my, in the starting 11. Oh my. And then up top with this 2-striker format, which doesn't seem to be working too well for Oscar at the moment, especially with Connolly out. Do we think Oscar, and it will be Pelkas up top, unchanged from the Preston game? So that's my predicted lineup. Let me know down in the comments what you think will be the changes that I've made, changes to your lineup. I do think Malcolm Eboué is a good shout to start, but I don't think he's quite there on the bench for me. Also, Adama Traore is going to be back. He's going to be here. He's actually going to be on the team bus to Bristol. There's not a guarantee that he'll play. It's not even a guarantee he'll be on the bench. But he's definitely travelling with the squad down to Bristol. So that's a very, very good sign, especially after the behind doors game against Manchester City's development side. Did end up with a 4-0 win for Hull City. No word on who scored the goals for Hull, but I have my bets that Adama Traore was in and amongst them. He was grabbing himself maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe all 4 of the goals. So that's my predicted lineup. Let's move on to a bit of history about the sides. Obviously, we are at Ashton Gate, and the last time we played there was that embarrassing performance at the end of last season that did see us lose 5-0, and it was a stinky performance. Woo-wee! But since then, we have played them at the MKM Stadium, resulting in a fantastic 2-1 win. Obviously, that was the first game of the season, first win of the season with that Jean-Michel Serres goal, that late-minute winner that deflected. We came from 1 goal behind to win 2-1. I've got that vlog on this channel. It's it's one of my most viewed vlogs, I believe. I would definitely check that one out for the fantastic game that was. So, this game, we are currently sitting in 13th as I'm recording this video. Obviously, there's some games on before our game at 3 PM tomorrow. But I do think that we will pick up the 3 points. I think that it will be a tight contest, as we saw earlier on in the season. I do think it will be a Hull City win. I do think we'll win 3-2. Yes, another 5-goal thriller, if you want to call it that, at Ashton Gate. 3-2 to Hull City this time, with the goals coming from Dimitrios Pelkas and a brace from Oscar Estupinian, who will be back amongst the goals for the first time in some time. I'm not quite sure on who will get the goals for Bristol, as I don't really care. All that I care about is the Hull City win. Hull City win. 3 points for the Hull City win. Yes! 3 points, Dimitrios Pelkas to start scoring off. Bristol to grab one back, send it 1-1. They will be suffered by the power of Oscar Estupinian, who will grab 2. And then Bristol will try and grab a consolation goal. But it won't be anything at the end of the day when we beat them and grab the 3 points, which is all important. So, let me know down in the comments what you think the score will be, what you think will happen, and what you think the outcome of the season could be. Because we're closing down on final day. We're nearly in March now. I know. So, yeah. Let me know down in the comments. That's it for this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe so you don't miss any more Hull City news and content like this. And I will see you in the next one. Oh my, Oscar Estupinian.